What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Gran Turismo 6 car battle. Today we have the Audi R8 5.2 versus the Lexus LFA. First up we have the R8. This is around about a 550 brake horsepower sports slash supercar. Nobody really knows what category it fits into. Different people and different websites say different things, but it's a pretty cool car. Four-wheel drive, which is pretty awesome. Oh, by the way, don't know exactly how much horsepower it has because I don't have the stats in front of me right now, but it's somewhere around there. Weighs, once again, don't know exactly, but I imagine it weighs a fair bit with its four-wheel drive, but it's not crazily heavy. You can what's the word? I'm going to realize that's not the right word, but you can see the how you can see the four-wheel drive when you're driving it. You realize it because it does understeer a little bit. You take the corners at quite low speeds, and I have to admit it doesn't feel like the quickest car when you're driving around a track. Around Mazda Laguna Seca, it doesn't feel like a particularly fast car, I will admit. A little disappointed by the R8, but you know, I guess it's how it goes. It did do pretty well though, won't tell you the lap time yet, but it did do pretty well. And it was an alright car to drive, but like I said, a little bit understeery, felt a little bit slow. Yeah, I don't know why, but it didn't feel like the quickest car, but it was pretty good. Next up we have the Lexus LFA. Now this is once again around 550 brake horsepower car. I believe it's 552. Weighing, I imagine, less than the Audi R8 because it is mid-engine rear-wheel drive. Doesn't have all them other gadgets for the four-wheel drive system. Does mean that it doesn't accelerate as quickly off the corners, but it's not really noticeable. This car is quite a bit nicer to drive. It took me like 4 laps. I think it was 3 laps to get a decent clean lap out of the R8. Did this one on the first lap. A lap I was happy with. First lap. I was like, yeah, that's good. This car also looks really nice. I'm a really big fan of the looks of this car. It's just a really awesome Japanese, once again, sports super. Don't really know what category it go under. I'd kind of put it under super, but you know, I don't know. What would you put it under? Nobody knows. Well, somebody will. Ask Lexus and ask Audi. What category do you put your car under? Because I do not know. Wikipedia says one thing, other websites say another thing. Nobody knows. But yeah, this is a really nice car to drive. Fairly easy to, you can chuck it around corners, which is quite nice. Did run a little bit wide on there, but I was on the track. I just had a wheel over the curb, but that's perfectly fine. Get a pretty decent run out of this last corner, and is up to the finish line. I believe this car has one more PP. The Audi has 540. This one has 541. Anyway, on to the lap times, and it was very close. The Lexus LFA goes into 4th place with a 1 minute 33.352, actually splitting up the SRC Viper and the Corvette, which is pretty awesome. The Audi R8 with a 134.547, not as quick, just over a second slower. You can definitely feel that when you're driving it. It's not as nice car, but pretty awesome car. So the Lexus LFA, it does go out on top. Finally, if I was to have one of these cars, which one would it be? I'd say it would be the Lexus. I think it's a nicer looking car, it's a nicer driving car, just think it's a better car. So yeah, if I was to take one of these cars, it would be the Lexus LFA, but once again, the Audi R8 is a very nice car. Anyway guys, that is it, so thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like and subscribe, it really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.